you all, and welcome to our Friday evening. Today I'm talking about seasons. Today I come live every Friday to talk about seasons, how we can navigate seasons, how we can recognize seasons today. If you're just coming here for the first time, I just say Happy New Year, guys. Happy New Year. I hope you guys had a great holiday. I know we're all back at work now, but I want to talk about something today. I want to talk about seasons, because I have this feeling, I have this feeling, not a feeling, I kind of received it in my spirit that a new season is upon us, and this season is starting this beginning of this new year, that we are in a season and not everybody gets ready for what is happening or what is going to happen in 2024. And the reason we do goal setting, our New Year resolution does not work is simply because we don't adjust, we don't change the seasons. We don't recognize that we're in seasons and we need to do the things that we need to do to be able to cope with the season. So I want to help us to cope with this season. I want to help us cope with this season. I'm just going to give us some stories and use that to help us change the season. The first one is everybody wants to earn more. Are you a career person? Are you a business person? Everybody wants to earn more. But the problem is we're not ready to adjust to a new season. And let me start with the business people. You are offering a particular kind of service. You want to increase your the revenue from that business. What are you doing to be able to satisfy the clients? How are you going to approach your clients this year? How will you retain your clients this year? I think these are questions that we need to ask. What happened to me last year? Did I lose any clients? Why did I lose those clients? And how can I gain more clients this year? By the time you ask yourself these key questions, I believe you will have to adjust. You will have to adjust to this new season that is upon us. Because clients, what they wanted in 2024, their taste in 2024 might be a little bit different from the taste they have in 2024. Their taste in 2023 is different from their taste in 2024. So we need to find out how can we serve our customers, our clients better. This is the time that we begin to look at our processes. I believe that businesses should review their processes and see how they can serve their clients better. And serving their clients better, I mean, what are the services you must review and audit the services you provide to your customers. Even if you're producing something, if you have a product, how is my product meeting the need of my customers? Okay, maybe it's meeting the need of your customers 60%. Can I increase it by to 80% this year? Can I bring out a new product or a new service line that can fit my customers? These are the things that we need to adjust ourselves to, because in order for you to be productive, you have to adjust. See, do you know why New Year resolution goals don't work? They don't work because we are the problem. We, the providers, we are the problem. Sometimes we are not ready to do what it takes or to find out what it takes to serve our clients better. Then if you are a career person, how do I serve my boss better this year? These are some of the discussions that we need to have and be having with our colleagues this year to see how we can better serve our clients. Because if you don't solve that problem, there is no way you're going to earn more if your services have not been improved, either as a career person or as a business person. To the business person, your client is outside there. But to the career person, your client is your boss. Your client is the organization that you're working with. So you must be able to do better. Review your services, or review your processes. The word is processes. Review your processes this year, and I know that definitely, I know you will earn more when you do that. Okay, then let me talk to some married folks, the new people that have been married less than 5 years. I need to speak to. I'll speak to both the male and the female because there has to be adjustment. A young guy walked up to me and said, "My wife is not giving me peace of mind at home," and I said, "What do you do?" And he says he's a creative. I didn't really now bother to find out what he actually does for a living, but he said he was a creative, and that when he gets home, he wants to have peace so that he will be able to create. And I said to him, "Why are you not having peace?" He said, "Because the wife is not understanding some of the things he needs to do, and one, keeping late night, two, being in a crowd where if you don't know what is happening, you can look suspicious." And he said so, and I asked him a couple of questions, and he made this statement, which I always laugh when newlywed or newly married people say this, and they will tell you, she should trust me. She should trust me that I'm doing the right thing. And I told her that trust is accountability. You must do things that will make your spouse to be comfortable with what you do. So now I think you need to review those processes. You need to review your mode or style of engagement with your wife. Don't say she should trust me. Love is accountability. You have trust is accountability. She needs to trust you what you are doing. So why don't you find when I was working in sales, and they would tell me to go and manage your client, and the most they can do for you, send you on a course. And I remember there was a sales course we did, customer intimacy, how to cuddle customers, how to make sure that you don't lose customers. Your wife is a customer, and she's detrimental and instrumental to your success. So that you have to handle that internal client, and you have to handle that internal client very well. Don't say because she's your wife, you don't have to explain things. See, the journey in life is sweeter when two people take it together. And if she understands what you do, and you understand the things that she likes and does not like, and you people are able to talk about it, and you stay away from it, then of course then you can now start talking about trust. Trust is a series of actions that make someone comfortable. Trust is a series of actions that you take that gives somebody a rest of mind. So if you're not doing those things, how do you expect that the person needs to be comfortable? So you need to review. So if any man watching me, you fall into this category, then I think you need to review your processes as in trying to understand your wife. You guys need to talk about it and so that you can move forward. Believe me, you need that woman. God answers the prayers of women faster. So you need that woman to be able to succeed. And what is success without a partner? Who are you going to rejoice with when you become successful? Who do you call? Who do you rejoice with? Who truly has your back? So I think that we need to adjust to how we take care of the things that happen in the home, and don't. We are tired of having to be talking about marriage counseling continuing even after you get married. There's a lot of young people walking out of the marriage because they feel that once you get married, everything falls into place. No, it doesn't work that way. When you get married, you still have to continue to make sure that you work at it by these little things of understanding each other and being able to cope with each other so that you can achieve better. If you check the link, Chidima, you can put the link. Yes, I have the link. There are topics. Some of the things I'm saying here, I have them up as seller. I also have them on my my website, UCHEONOCHIE.com. You can get some of these teachings there. But I have this one I'm talking about today. You can get navigating seasons. You can get it in seller. Just follow the link and you'll be able to pick it up. All right. So I've talked about a man. Let me talk about this lady. This lady is moving up. She got married not too long. She's moving up in the career world, and but somewhere along the line, she's not able to carry her husband along, and that seems to cause a lot of friction at home. And so it got so bad that they now started talking about this one has this one has that. The man says my house, she says this, because the man felt that as she's climbing the ladder, that she's becoming disrespectful, and she expects the husband to understand that she's a career woman and she's high up there, so there's some certain things that she can't do anymore. And I heard this, I was laughing, because the same thing that brought you guys together is the same thing that will continue to keep you guys together. And any plan to change some of these things, it is going to be a problem. So what made me laugh was this man. The man now said, okay, your whatever belongs to it. They kind of shared the property. Okay, this is yours, this is mine. Since you don't want to listen, you're a big woman, but this is my house. So the man now said she has a driver, an official car, and so he said to her that, look, when you can't park inside my compound, or you have to park outside, because now this is the compound of a poor man, that since I'm not in your category, so maybe you should park your car in the office. Don't park your car inside the house. So when the driver comes, he parked. The car actually slept outside on the road for 2 or 3 days because the man didn't agree. The driver comes, wash it outside, and told the driver that this is not the company car, this is not the company house. So whatever you want to do outside, don't come into my house. You know, it was that bad. But he ought not to get to that point, because this thing that is called, this journey called life, it's kind of funny, because if you cannot win, I find it very interesting that people that can win arguments in the boardrooms, people that can talk well respected out, they will say things in the boardroom, everybody will respect them and believe, and these same people will come home and not even be able to discuss with their wives or discuss with their husbands what is happening. So, and I just give this piece of advice. Anything that you are doing in the office that is making you effective in the office, you bring that same skill, and you bring that same skill, you bring it to the house. And you need it when you are relating with your spouse. You need to be able to manage her as if you're managing a client, because she's actually an internal client. So for you this year, the home front needs to be taken care of, and it's a partnership. that works. So I think we should retrace ourselves to our significant other and make sure that we carry them along, and everybody, because for you to be a creative and you cannot create under tense environment, then I think you should be able to, I think that you should be able to work on that particular stuff. So I also have a book, no, sorry, an ebook called Love is Not Enough. That is also on seller, and just follow the links and you'll be able to get some of these interesting things there. Okay, this year, if you want to earn more, you should be able to communicate value. Whatever you do, you have to communicate value at every point in time. Make sure you are communicating value. Make sure you are communicating value wherever you are. Make sure that people understand you for what, people understand what you can offer. I have tried to train myself to the extent that by the time I speak to you for 5 minutes, you have an idea of who I am, what I do, and if I can be of help or service to you, I want you to be able to know it, because you must communicate value as your goal. And if your value is not known, if your value is not easily recognized, then you will not be able to earn with that value. You will not be able to convert that value to cash or to convert it to wealth. So you must be able to interpret who you are, what you do, what you can offer the world at any particular point in time. So these are some of the things I talked about in this navigating seasons. You can also go to my, there's, I think on Sunday, last week I did something on seasons. I called it Adapt or Lose Relevance. I think if you go to my YouTube channel, you'll be able to see it there. Guys, this year we must earn more. This year we must be more valuable so that we can earn more this year. I look forward, I pledge, make it a pledge that I will come every Friday, but I release content every day. I want you to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. I release content every day that can be of help. And guess what? Fridays, if you have questions for me, you can put it out in my DM. I'll come next Friday and answer it. If I have questions, I usually come. When I do these live sessions, I'll answer it. And if you have also questions as I am doing this live sessions, you can also put it there and we can talk about that, those questions, whatever question you ask, we can address it. So this is how we will. I have a lot. I'm doing a training in the first week of March. I think between first week of March or ending of February. It's called Recalibrate. How do you recalibrate for the rest of the year? Some things didn't work out in 2023, but you can recalibrate and make sure it works. So I want to invite you guys to stay tuned, like this our handles, and so that you can get information when we put it out there. So Recalibrate, advert for it will come out soon. If you have any questions, I'm also a life coach. I'm actually a business coach, a leadership coach, and a life coach. If you want me to coach you, this is what I do. If you want me to coach you privately, then you can reach out. You can reach out to me, put it in my DM. We can reach out and we can talk and we can see how we can make that work. So as you have a lovely weekend, I want you to be mindful of adjusting yourself. Once you adjust yourself, every other thing will fall into place, because you are the one that can hold yourself back or you can push yourself forward. I'll be talking about this thing as time goes on. Between this month of January and February, we'll be talking about seasons, talking about services, talking about things that can help you, give you focus and clarity in 2024, because I want all of us to succeed. Thank you for listening. Please do well to click on that link and get any material that can help you this weekend. Until I see you next week, remain blessed.